This is Ratner Rock Doc here on WDST Radio Woodstock with another episode of This Week in Rock with support from Transcendental and my friend, the amazing dentist and rock star Bruce Milner. Visit Transcendental, his stunning new office at 2 Maverick Road on the corner of Maverick Road and Route 375. Bonnie Raitt celebrates her 76th birthday today. Her father, John Raitt, was an accomplished actor and singer who performed lead roles in Broadway musicals such as Carousel and The Pajama Game. And from a young age, Bonnie and her brothers were encouraged to pursue music. Initially, Bonnie played the piano, but she felt intimidated by her mother's abilities as a pianist. So instead, she took up the guitar, with a particular fondness for slide guitar.
You know, it's a real extension of my voice. The thing about slide guitar and what always appealed to me about it was just, it sounded like a human voice crying. And when you really crank the amp up and do the full chord, you can just be, it expresses ferocity of a sexual attraction or getting off in any number of ways, including expressing anger. So there's almost every expression that you can get out of it, and there's a certain joyfulness and sensuality about playing acoustic slide like the great Delta blues men do, and then the electric slide, which is mostly what I play on my Stratocaster, and it just sustains. Just when I run out of air, my guitar takes over. So it's really just an extension of me.
What was it like when you got your first guitar?
Oh, man. It was like Christmas, because it was Christmas. I asked for one. I emulated my folk song counselors at my summer camp, and everybody in America, all the college kids were picking up acoustic guitars and wanted to be Joan Baez and Odetta and Pete Seeger, and then Bob Dylan came along and changed everybody's life. So it's just one of those things where it's portable. My family was very musical. My grandpa taught me a couple of chords. It's Christmas Day, and then I went up in my room and got just played till I had calluses and my fingers bled, and I just learned every Joan Baez song I could learn, and then I became the campfire counselor that sang the songs at my camp, and I just thought music can change the world, and I still feel that way.
While admired by those who saw her perform and respected by her peers, Raitt gained little public acclaim for her early work, and in 1983, she was dropped by her record label. Bonnie began to suffer from depression, which soon spiraled into excessive eating, drinking, and partying. According to Raitt, I wasn't kicking and screaming into dementia, but I did have a complete emotional, physical, and spiritual breakdown. With no money for backing musicians, Raitt resorted to playing acoustic versions of her songs at concerts, and it was during this period that she met musician and producer Don Was. Bonnie enjoyed working with Was and chose him to produce her next record. Nick of Time was the result, a record which won Bonnie the Grammy for Album of the Year. The title track was inspired by a culmination of observations about aging and featured Bonnie talking about her father. According to Raitt, in his vulnerable state, I could see he was getting older and could really feel what it was like for a body to age. This whole idea of time and it being more precious as you age, I realized this would be what I'd write about. Okay, let's listen. Bonnie Raitt and Nick of Time.